Let me challenge something most men believe before they start locks. That committing to locks means committing to one look. That once the locks form, your style options narrow. That the versatility you have with loose hair disappears into a single, fixed aesthetic. Locks aren't a style, they're a platform. And once they're established, that platform supports more creative range than almost any other hair choice available to black men. The styles in this video run from clean professional to street level artistic to full cultural statement, and they're all sitting on the same foundation, locks. Before we get into the 15 styles I'm breaking down today, and I said 15, not 20, because I'd rather give you real depth on each one than rush through a list. There's a foundation layer I need to cover first, because which styles are available to you right now depends entirely on where you are in your lock journey. Skip this next section and you'll bring a reference photo to your loctician for something your locks can't do yet. For lock health and stage foundation. Before any style recommendation, you need to know two things: your lock stage and your lock health baseline. Both determine what's possible for you right now. Here's how to identify your stage without guessing from a calendar. Take your locks and wet them. If they unravel or loosen significantly when wet, you're in starter stage. Your locks are still forming and the styles available to you are limited to basic updos and simple manipulation. If they hold their shape when wet but feel soft and pliable when dry, you're in teenage stage. More options are available, but the lock is still developing its full strength. If your locks are firm when dry, hold their shape fully when wet, and don't shift when you pull gently at the base, you're in mature stage. The full range of styles in this video is available to you. Now, the health foundation every style in this video depends on. Retwist frequency. Every 4 to 6 weeks is the standard baseline for most lock types. Too frequent retwisting, tightening the same roots every 2 to 3 weeks, causes thinning at the root over time. Too infrequent, beyond 8 weeks consistently, causes matting between locks and merging that's difficult to reverse. 4 to 6 weeks. Adjust slightly based on how your individual roots respond, but that range protects the root integrity your styles depend on. Buildup is the invisible lock problem most men don't catch until it's severe. Heavy butters, thick creams, and petroleum-based products sit on and inside the lock rather than absorbing. Over months, they accumulate into a residue that dulls the lock's appearance, adds weight that increases traction on your roots, and eventually requires a deep clarifying wash to remove. Lightweight oils that absorb into the scalp and lock are what locks actually need. I apply the Juice Boost oil directly to my scalp between retwists. A small amount massaged into the scalp in circular motions keeps the follicle environment nourished without the buildup that heavy products create. It absorbs rather than sits, which is exactly what lock-wearing scalps need. And the traction warning that connects to the hair loss content on this channel: long, heavy locks create real pulling weight on your scalp, and the zones that thin first are the crown and the edges where weight concentration is highest. If you're in mature stage with significant lock length, check those zones regularly. Run your fingers along your crown and your edges and feel for less resistance than you used to feel. Catching thinning early in those zones means adjusting styling to reduce concentrated weight, which usually means avoiding styles that gather all the lock weight in one point. Keep that in mind as we go through the advanced tier styles. Styles 1 to 5, the professional tier. Every style in this tier works in professional environments while remaining distinctly lock culture. Style 1, the Loc Bun. All locks gathered and secured at the crown or back of the head in a clean, contained bun. Works at every mature stage. Best for oval and round face shapes where the upward pull adds definition without adding width. What to tell your loctician? I want a clean bun with no flyaways at the hairline. Can you lay the edges before I leave? Between appointments, a satin scarf at night prevents frizz at the gathered point where friction is highest. Style 2, locks with a low fade. Lock length maintained on top with a clean low fade on the sides and back. This is the most accessible combination because any competent barber can execute the fade. You don't need a specialist for the cut side, only for the lock maintenance. Works on all face shapes. The fade height should match your face shape. Higher fade for rounder faces to add elongation. Lower fade for longer faces to add width. What to tell your barber? Keep the fade below the temple. I don't want it touching any of my locks. Between appointments, the fade grows out faster than the locks, so a bi-weekly edge cleanup keeps the contrast sharp.
Style 3, the Loc Low Ponytail. All locks gathered at the nape into a low ponytail. Lower tension than a high ponytail, which makes it the healthier option for daily wear. Works especially well for longer, more mature locks, where the weight is better distributed in a low position. What to tell your loctician? Can you finish my retwist with a light clean at the nape so the ponytail sits flat? Between appointments, vary the gathering point by an inch up or down to prevent repeated tension in the exact same root zone. Style 4, locks with the defined part and geometric sections. Clean, straight, or curved parts that create visible pattern in the top section of the head before the locks hang freely. Available from teenage stage onward. Works on most head shapes. What to tell your loctician? I want the parts as clean and defined as possible during my retwist. Can we map them out before you start? This is a loctician skill, not a barber skill. Make sure your loctician is comfortable with precise parting before requesting it. Between appointments, the Parts stay visible longer when you sleep with a loose satin wrap that doesn't disturb the root pattern. Style 5. Single locks with a high skin fade. Locks starting higher on the head with a skin fade that reaches the temple. More dramatic than the low fade, but still professional with the right clothing. Requires a barber who is comfortable working around locks without pulling or disturbing them. What to tell your barber. I need a skin fade up to the temple. Please work carefully around where my locks start and don't tug them during the fade. Between appointments, the fade needs refreshing every 2 weeks to maintain the contrast. If you've already found your first reference photo in those 5 styles, subscribe, because the statement and advanced tiers coming up are where this guide gets genuinely distinctive. Stay with me. Styles 6 to 11, the statement tier. These styles make an immediate visual impact and signal creative identity. Several of them require specialist skill. I'll flag which ones clearly. Style 6, honeycomb lock design. The retwisting pattern creates a visible honeycomb or diamond grid across the scalp before the locks hang below. This is the geometric design visible in the top right of the thumbnail. Requires a specialist loctician. This is not a standard service at every lock shop. Before booking, ask to see examples of design work in their portfolio. What to tell your loctician. I want a honeycomb pattern in the retwist. Can you show me examples of this you've done before I confirm? Between appointments, the design stays visible for about 3 to 4 weeks before new root growth softens the pattern. Plan your next appointment around when the design starts losing definition. Style 7. Colored locks in honey blonde or copper. Color on locks works differently than color on loose hair. The product penetrates a denser structure and sits in the lock longer, which means the color result can be beautiful, but the chemical exposure is higher per application than on loose hair. Bleaching to achieve the blonde tones visible in the thumbnail does weaken lock integrity over time. Locks that have been bleached multiple times become more fragile at the stress points, which are the areas where the lock bends during styling. This is achievable, and many men do it beautifully, but go in informed. Use a loctician who has experience coloring locks specifically, and ask about a protein treatment after bleaching to partially restore the structural integrity the bleach removes. Style 8. Loc Mohawk. All locks gathered or styled to the center of the head, creating a mohawk silhouette, with the sides either shaved, faded, or left flat. Available from teenage stage when the locks are long enough to gather convincingly. Works best on rounder face shapes where the vertical height adds elongation. What to tell your loctician. I want the sides smooth and the center lock standing or gathered. Can we practice the gather before committing? Between appointments, the mohawk needs regathering for events. It's not a style that maintains itself without effort. Style 9. Loc Updo with geometric parts and fade combination. The most complex style in the statement tier. Locks gathered into an updo while a fade runs along the perimeter. Requires both a skilled barber and a skilled loctician working in coordination. Ideally visited in sequence on the same day. Lock appointment first, then barber for the fade. Requires mature locks with at least 12 inches of length to gather convincingly. What to tell each professional. To the loctician. I'm getting a fade immediately after this. Please leave the perimeter clean for the barber. To the barber. My loctician just finished. I need a fade at the perimeter. Please don't touch any of the locks above the fade line.
Style 10. Twist out locks. Locks that have been retwisted more tightly to create a defined twist texture rather than the standard cylindrical lock. Creates visible texture and dimension in the lock body itself. Available from teenage stage. Best for men whose locks are consistent size. Very thick locks create a different twist texture than thin locks. What to tell your loctician. I want a tighter retwist this time to bring out more texture in the lock body. Between appointments, the twist texture softens over 2 to 3 weeks into a looser wave effect. Both looks are worth experiencing. Style 11. Locks with intricate parting patterns. Similar to style 4, but with more complex pattern work. Diamond shapes, curved parts, asymmetric designs. This is where the specialist distinction matters most. Standard locticians maintain locks. Design specialists create pattern work. Bringing a reference photo of complex parting to a standard loctician often results in disappointment. Research specifically who in your area does design retwists. Expect to pay more and expect the appointment to take longer. These styles require mature locks, significant length, or specialist execution. The consequences of attempting them too early are specific. Thinning at the root from premature manipulation, lock breakage at stress points where young locks lack structural strength, and permanent shape distortion that affects how the lock grows going forward. These are minor issues that grow out quickly. Know your stage before requesting any of these. Style 12. Loc Undercut. The fade taken higher and tighter than a standard temple fade. The shave zone reaching up to or above the temple with a sharp contrast line where the locks begin. The mature locks, because the fade line sits close to the base of the locks. Immature locks near a high fade line are vulnerable to disruption during the fade. What to tell your barber. I want a high skin fade that creates a clean line just below where my locks begin. Please use the smallest guard around the fade line and don't touch the lock base. Style 13, lock braid combinations. Individual locks braided together in sections to create larger rope pattern structures. 2 or 3 locks twisted or braided together create a visual thickness and texture different from individual hanging locks. Requires fully mature locks. Braiding immature locks together causes them to merge permanently at the braided zone. What to tell your loctician? I want temporary braid combinations. These should come apart cleanly after wearing, not merge. That instruction prevents a permanent result you didn't intend. Style 14, lock retwist with exposed fade and geometric top. The entire top section retwisted in a geometric pattern with a high fade, creating a clean perimeter. Similar to style 9, but with the locks left loose rather than gathered into an updo. The combination of precise pattern work on top and clean barbershop fade on the perimeter is the most technically demanding combination in this guide. Requires both professionals to be specialists in their respective skills, patience for a longer appointment, and mature locks long enough to show the pattern clearly. Style 15, lock half up, half down with fade and design. The top half of the locks gathered into a bun or updo while the bottom half hangs freely with a fade running around the perimeter. Creates a style that reads differently from every angle. From the front, it shows the clean updo and fade. From the back, it shows the hanging lock length. The most versatile look for events because it works formally and casually depending on the clothing. What to tell your loctician? I want the top half gathered clean and the bottom half hanging naturally. Please retwist both sections so they're both fresh. Between appointments, the gathered section needs resecuring every few days as the roots loosen. Every style in this video represents a destination on a journey. The starter locks become the teenage locks, become the mature locks that can support every style in the advanced tier. The undercuts, the geometric designs, the combination styles that make people stop and look twice. The men in these photos didn't get those results by starting with mature locks. They committed to the process, maintained the health principles, found locticians who understood what they were building toward, and let time do what time does when the foundation is right. Whatever stage you're in right now, you're working toward the full range of what this platform can do, and the styles available to you today are already worth exploring. Tell me in the comments, which style number are you showing your loctician? I want to see which ones your community is gravitating toward.
Subscribe if you haven't. I put out real content every week for barbers and for the people sitting in their chairs. I'll catch you in the next one.